You. Yo, who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in here today? Justine. Yo, Kason. You. Yo, Kason, you missed yesterday, man. Come on, man. On the grind, can indulge in the push stuff. Grind can indulge in the push stuff. Young nigga always held his own. Felt like I'm well Purdue for fun. I could feel a lot. Yo, Justine, how are you? Now, both you guys missed yesterday, man. Don't spin the block. Do the ops. No niggas want me gone, but I can't go. I'ma shoot my gun back. Only got yourself and some hope, and if I go, who gon' teach my son that? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I was there in the beginning, then I fell asleep. But we hit 4K live, bro. That's what think about. It was a W stream yesterday, man. Shout out to the people that were in it, though. Shout out to everyone that came. Let's have a W stream today. Got some scary reacts. Sleep stream, maybe? I don't know. Valentine's tomorrow. Who got a Valentine's, man? Love some friends, but everything gotta come to an end. Heartbreak got you running again. I just want some real. I don't wanna pretend. Really felt connection from the touch of your skin. Stuck in a bed. Think about me all day, what you probably do. Now you're trying to get used to somebody new. I remember, LOL. Never watching Analog Horror again. Oh, using that one. Taha. Nah. That wasn't the last live. I'm talking about yesterday. It was a whole new segment. Make sure you guys go check out the recent video if you haven't. The sexy red one. Right. Come back to the live. Join the Discord too. Kason, you know what to do. But everything gotta come to an end. Heartbreak got you running again. I mean, like last time I was here. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. We are talking right now. We ain't actually Valentine's yet. Maybe. Oh, you talking to somebody? Okay, Kason. My boy putting up some shots. Finally. Be right back. Got you. My boy putting up some shots. Make sure you guys join up the Discord. W Discord, man. WKson. Make sure you guys click that link and join up. Make sure you guys click that link and join up, man. It's very important. If you're not in the Discord right now, what are you doing? I'm not gonna lie. Come on, man. What are you doing?
I just been balling out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another leader. Time to bend and run it up. I gotta.
Y'all have no Discord. Oh, you good?
Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the meagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping and she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga, gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Young nigga pulling up inside the Bentley truck, I just be popping shit like hot grease. I'm in my day sitting at the trap, about to call the plug.
Yo, Fallen, what's good? What's good?
Serving the sidewalk, then I cop the drop, hopped in the street. You can't know a young nigga that's hot as me. All my niggas do murders and robbery. Got about 20 racks in a robbing jean. Niggas thinking I won off the lottery. When I hop in the push start with the pounds, niggas.
What's good? About to get started.
Out of town champ like Mayweather, got a new crib off the boxing ring. Put the new 4G autos on the.
About to get started. How often you stream? Every day. Every day we here. We grinding, man. W4K yesterday. I ain't try to die young. Those down in my Balenciaga.
He ran out on a nigga.
That's a shot.
Cold hearted nigga with the block. Gotta keep it on me.
Wanna die young.
I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'm gonna post bail just look at my wrist. Tell me why the legends always gotta
Die quick. WK son.
Gotta slide with the beam on me. Cause I keep out 10 racks busting at the
Yeah, Case on my mod. Yes, sir. We have another mod, Terminator.
cream, homie. If I ever get caught lacking, they gon' slide. Since I got the rollie, I ain't got the
Wait, did Discord notifications go out? I'm about to get mad. Like my notifications never be going out.
Gotta keep my niggas around me, I can't do the wrong friend. I was knocking down walls, now they closing in. Hopped off the porch and then I
Bro,
hopped
Discord be
inside the
selling me,
porch,
bro.
man. Fuck being the side nigga, I'ma be the main course. Whip the rolls like a young nigga made. I ain't tryna die young, so I gotta ride with one. Stood 10 toes down in my Balenciaga. He ran out on a nigga, that's a shot. Cold hearted nigga with the blocker. Gotta keep it on me, I wanna die young. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'ma gon' post.
I don't remember getting one. What do you mean?
Tell me why the legends always gotta die quick. Tryna get my bag, I had to go and make it happen.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? NYC tomorrow? Yo, W.
Throw it in the mattress. Wrap it in plastic and throw it in the attic. I be in the streets, nigga.
W.
Any nigga in my situation would've been fold. We was trapping out the basement, made it back tenfold. Gotta stay out the way, that's why I'm always on the tenfold. We was fighting fed cases. Remember, I was
Make sure you guys sub up to the second channel. Join the Discord if you can.
I was moving slow. I was down below, but still I always kept my head up. Nigga gotta get my bread up. I don't wanna die.
Yo, Enox.
So I gotta ride with one. Stood 10
That was down in my Balenciaga.
He ran out on a nigga, that's a shot. Cold hearted nigga with the blocker. Gotta keep it on me, I wanna die young. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'ma gon' post bail, just look at my wrist. Tell me why the legends always gotta die quick.
Alright, let's get into some reacts, man. Are you ever gonna play games on your stream? Maybe. Oh, wait, you just reminded me, low key. We gotta try to get Geometry Dash. Low key. I remember I had Steam. I had Steam before. Hold on. I had Steam, bro. Had some games on there. Justine, you be playing some games? What games you play? What games you play? Still 10 toes down in my Balenciaga. You ran out on a nigga, that's a shot. Cold on a nigga with that blocker. Nah, you don't know me in Geometry Dash, man. That was my game. It's my B-Day and my mom gave me $200. Yo, W mom. Make sure you guys join up the Discord, like up the stream, share. You know, go check out the recent video. About to get into some reacts. Mr. Nightmare posted a new video today. We got 4 Reddit posts with backstories, so we about to check that out. Alright. You guys ready? You guys ready for some Mr. Nightmare? Yes or no? Or no. I'm gonna invite my friends to the stream. Be right back. Yo, W Justine. Play the game Goonin Simulator. Play the game Gooning Simulator. Play the game Gooning Simulator. What are you talking about? My bad, hold on. Yo, She Hoops. Yo. Now we good. We just family friendly stream. We're just like having fun. We're just having fun. How are you? Yo, guys, how we are today? How we are today? Yo, how we are? Yo, if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing though? If you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? What are you doing? Nigga said it sounds fun. What are you saying? How you use these? You good? I'm good. Anybody got a Valentine's? Anybody? Yes, no? Anybody got a Valentine's? Stream just started though. Stream just started. So anybody that just coming in now, you good. We didn't react to anything yet. We did not react to anything yet, so stand by. Now. Okay. You didn't miss anything. I have a Valentine's? For real? Who's it? He said suspicious link you should click. Yeah, that just makes him not click. Nice job. Great job, Kason. They didn't reply? Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Justine. Damn, do I? Hell no. Come on, man. Didn't ask nobody. I don't plan on having one. I don't want one. Don't say nothing about coping either. It's not cope. Nah. Not this year. Nah, hell no. Nah, bro. It's just like, bro, come on. Like, I'm locked in. Like, it's not. I don't know. Don't really care for it. My friend asked me to be her Valentine. Really? Allergies messing me up. Yo, wait, Justine, how old are you? No, bro, yeah. Nah, but that was the old days. That was back in the day, man. We locked in now. That's not. It's more important stuff to be worried about, man. Don't just focus on that, man. I'm telling you, that will be your downfall. Yeah, probably like a small guy, so you probably don't know yet. Get one off Tinder. We seen how well. Yeah, let's go on Tinder live. Yeah, let's do Tinder right now. Tinder stream when? You trolling. Never go on Tinder. You hear the horror stories? You think I'll go on there after that? Trolling. Sick. Better off on Omegle than Tinder. Nah, to Omegle, they just be showing some crazy stuff, yo. One time, one time I open Omegle, I see just one guy just wow, man, that guy was show. I clicked off the link so bad. I was looking for my mouse. My mouse is glitching. They wanted me to see that for some reason. I was trying to move off the thing. They were just showing it in my mouth, my face. Pause. He's a horror YouTuber guy. Alexander the Great. I need to check him out. Z's, drop your favorite streamer. Favorite streamer? I don't really have a favorite streamer. Not gonna lie. My favorite streamer is myself. Back to police body cam footage. Like Alexander the Great. Hold on, let me see what you're talking about. Make sure you guys check out the recent video. Sub up to the second channel if you haven't, and join the Discord again. Yo, where's his channel? What are you talking about? Now, what do you guys know Mr. Balling? Do you guys know Mr. Balling? He's peak. It's fire. Is streaming a job? Yes, a job. Horror Alexander the Great. What's your favorite b-ball team? What's my favorite b-ball team? Hold on. I'm gonna answer that question. Just hold on. Let me check this guy out. Whoa, what the hell? Nigga, what the hell is this? Oh, hell no. This guy? Music vid? My favorite b-ball team is the Golden State Warriors, man. We freaking traded Jonathan Kuminga for a bag of chips and Lay's and a shoelace, right? And some spit. And we got some Kristaps Porzingis, and we're never going to go to the finals again. Curry's years are probably over, and it's sad to see, sad to witness. That's not him? It's not? Yeah, I don't know what you guys talking about then. Only on Twitter? W. Curry? Hell yeah. Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Poole. It's at Rocky Live right now, but it's just a background. Y'all on ASAP's live? I saw my little bro's history and he searched up how to fart on. Yo, what the hell? That was him? Who? This one? We talking about morbid facts. This guy? I seen this guy on TikTok. I seen this guy on TikTok. This one? Not this guy? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, I'm gonna save this guy low key. I gotta come back to him. I guess he has that much subscribers. Oh, that's crazy. I literally clicked this one. You said no. Curry defense has made us. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Don't ever yo. Don't ever disrespect Curry in your life, man. Come on, man. How many players' defense is bad, but they're still like top 5 all time? And it's not mid. If you know ball, if you actually watch ball, you see Curry's defense has gotten way much better over the past 10 years, right? LeBron or Curry, let's be honest. I mean, LeBron all time, but let's be honest. Curry in the LeBron era, 4 chips, 4 rings, right? The greatest three-point shooter of all time, right? 4 rings, same rings as LeBron. In the LeBron era. What does that say? What does that say? Curry's 37 today. Look what he's doing. Curry go? Hell yeah. If he wins another chip, it's over. I mean, he's top 3. 3-point. She hoops, she scores. I can tell you don't know too much ball knowledge. I can tell. 3 points are good, but they can't carry. We're not talking about just 3-point. We're just talking about Curry as one individual, as a team, how he elevates his team, how guys benefit off of him, right? Curry to this day, when he's healthy, he's top 5 in the league. Can you say the same for LeBron? No. And I know LeBron is older, but a lot of guys would prefer Curry on their team rather than LeBron. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. Okay. Not gonna lie, it would be really better if, Justine, if you could find a link somehow, maybe send it to like, oh, you say you don't have Discord. Yeah, but it would be so much better if you guys, because the Discord is literally for like, if you guys send video suggestions, I can just click it right off the thing. I won't have to search it up and all that stuff. Kobe versus Curry. I mean, 2 different players. I mean, one is a shooting guard. One is literally like a Michael Jordan discipline. Literally Michael Jordan clone. The other one is the best point guard of all time. The other one is literally second shooting guard of all time. You can take who it is. Kobe has 5 rings. Curry has 4. Curry's pretty much the best at his position. Kobe's the second best because you got MJ. Rest in peace, Kobe. You can send in chat. Yeah, see if you can send in chat. We get into off topic. Get into off topic. Let's get into the first video. But you just don't like Curry, huh? Nah, I mean that's your choice though. Yeah, I feel it. If you really watch Curry, you will really appreciate how he plays. Like when he retires, it's gonna be over, man. The league is so finished, man. The views, the ratings are gonna go down, everything. Like when you watch Curry, you literally like think like, how is this guy not top 3 all time? It's like the stuff he does, nobody does it today. Nobody does it, can replicate it. You're just in awe every single time. Look at Curry, man. Back to body cam. Chill my chair, yo. Sleep stream. Nah, but what you guys on today? What you guys do today, man? What you guys do today, honestly? Let me get a poll real quick. Do you guys want to watch Mr. Nightmare first? Disturbing Reddit posts. Let's see. Let's get a poll going. Which one you guys want to watch first? Vote on poll. Had a research paper. Damn. It was light though. Oh, okay. W. Ran errands. W. Yo, wait, Fawn, how old are you? Wait, Fawn, is that you in your Discord profile picture or no? Is that someone else? Who's that? Jeep SRT Trackhawk takes on the Georgia State Patrol.
P396. They're turning around. Hold on.
Wait, that's not you? Who's it? It's a rapper? Oh.
920, they're turning around again. We're back southbound.
I find out I'm adopted and I'm not playing. Actually? P2 Fun? Critter Fun? Oh. Never heard of him.
920 going south on 85.
Interesting.
We're going on to it now. Getting on to the connector.
One more b-ball question. Do you think college ball, football, got a favorite team? Wait. College ball? I mean, March Madness be fired, but like I don't really watch it. Not gonna lie. I don't. No, not really. I actually don't watch it at all. To be honest, I just be seeing some highlights. You know, that boy AJ and stuff like that. I be seeing some stuff. What, you a Duke fan? Let me check what Pole's saying. Animated horror stories, really? Okay. Let's see. Let's check it out then. Check it out. Nah, Michigan all the way, even though I don't go there. Michigan State or like what? The one that Jordan Poole went to?
This is a real story.
Say what's good to the YouTube about to start. We got this one by 1C right here. Michigan as in the big brother. Oh, okay. Yo, YouTube, we got 6 true horror stories animated, man, by my boy 1C Entertainment. Let's see what he's talking about. Don't get too spooked. Hey, do not get too spooked, right? Don't get too scared. If you poop or pee, it's not on me, right? Feel me?
This is a real story from a friend of mine. It didn't happen to me, and I wasn't present when it occurred. For privacy reasons, I'll refer to my friend as Yancey. Yancey had an uncle who was very friendly and talkative. One night, Yancey, her uncle, and her aunt were hanging out together. It was around 12:30 a.m., and they were standing beside the road, just talking. Suddenly, without any warning, her uncle ran across the road in a frightened, panicked rush.
The hell?
He reached the other side, bent down, and picked up something, or at least that's what it looked like. His arms were open, positioned as if he were holding a person, but there was nothing there. Yancey and her aunt were completely confused. Everything happened so fast that they didn't even have time to process what was going on. Then her uncle sprinted back toward them, still holding his arms as if someone was in them.
He's tweaking.
That's when a car hit him. He was rushed to the hospital.
No! What? Damn. Hold on. Quick title change. Quick title change. Quick title change. Change the title real quick. In the meantime, join up the Discord, sub to the second channel, and check out the recent video. Who's this guy? Real quick. In the meantime, join up the Discord. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, change the title. All right. Bro walking like he. Nah, for real. Like, what's is he walking like that? All right, we go.
And fell into a coma that lasted 3 to 4 years. When he finally woke up, he told his family what he believed had happened that night. He said he saw an old woman who used to sell jujubes sitting across the road. He recognized her immediately and ran to save her because he thought she was about to be hit by a car. Years earlier, there had been an elderly vendor woman who regularly came to their house to sell jujubes. She was especially close to Yancey's uncle and treated him like her own son. He had always been kind to her. Not long after those visits stopped, the woman passed away after being hit by a vehicle. That night, Yancey's uncle believed he saw her sitting across the road. Unfortunately, after the accident, he was never the same again. He lost his mental stability.
Oh, so he didn't die. Oh, okay. At least it didn't die, right? It's crazy because he's already old. Like, imagine getting hit by a car like that old. You're finished. Your life is over, pretty much. Z's, what do you do outside of streaming? Sometimes I hoop. I don't even really classify as a streamer. I mean, I guess you can say more so like YouTube. Make YouTube videos, hoop, right? Yeah, man, not much. Z's, I mean, yo, 4K is nothing compared to the future. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. We didn't do anything yet. It's nothing. Gonna be 400K. We here before Z's go up. Hell yeah. Come on, man. W falling. Right. Z's about to be plaqued. Hell yeah. 100K soon. Yo, Z's, I'm gonna log off. I'm tired. All right, Justine. Good night. See you. Appreciate you. Why the guy in the back looks so zesty? Look at his chest. Now you're right. Why do you look? Yo, look at his chest. Is that got a transformer or like 96K more subs? Taha. About to hit it soon. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Reality changed completely. Maybe it was the ghost of that woman. Maybe she wanted to take him with her. But why would she return after so many years? I guess we'll never know.
Yo, Terminator was good. Now that one was crazy. Okay, we got water park in the
I
what?
guess we'll never know.
Water park in El Salvador. El Salvador. Is that a show yo? Is that a transport? Yeah, I farted. Yeah, you had to alert us in the chat and the rest of everybody else here that you farted, right? Nice. Enox. Oh, you poop your pants out? You lost. You lost then. You lost. I said if you poop or pee, it's not on me. So don't like tell me like you're dead. I'm not gonna lie, it hits different when it's animated. Ta. Alright, next one, let's see.
Hi, I'm a huge fan.
Nigga, what? Bro, look at this guy. Nigga, look how. What is this? What are you doing? Yo, these animations be.
No.
Yo.
Hi, I'm a huge fan of your YouTube video.
Nigga, if someone ever waved to me like that and introduced herself like this, yeah, I'm just slapping them, right? I'm not even taking them serious.
Hi, I'm a huge fan of your YouTube videos and I wanted to tell you a story my friend experienced. So I hope you get the chance to see this. Anyway,
Nah, bro, the
happened when he was
Enox, that's what I was
13.
thinking.
He was working with his uncle at a water park in El Salvador for some extra money. He had been working there for a few weeks already.
Okay.
One day, while they were cleaning, his uncle realized that he
Nigga,
had
look at this
forgotten
guy's
his
jaw.
tool.
Holy jawline. My gosh, yo. Guys dream for this jawline.
Was in the bathroom and was about to go get them when my friend asked if he could go instead because he had never really explored the water park like that. His uncle said yes, but then started to say,
If you see someone, don't run.
my friend thought his
What?
uncle was just joking and tried to laugh it off, but his uncle looked serious. That kind of freaked him out, but he brushed it off since they joked around a lot. While he was on his way to the bathroom, he mentioned that it was pretty far, but he kept walking. About halfway there, he suddenly heard a door slam. It was really loud because it was a metal door, and that completely freaked him out.
Okay.
After pausing for a
Whoa!
moment, he saw a woman dressed entirely in white. She looked wet, almost
What the hell is that? What is that? You. Bro's the main character. We have the antagonist here. Why are his cheeks shaped like Alvin's? Low-key transform.
transparent. He stood there for a second, terrified, and then started running back toward his uncle. As he ran, he could hear wet footsteps slamming against the pavement.
Oh,
getting
hell no.
faster
Ew!
and faster behind him. He later said he was glad he was active and played soccer because he was able to run really fast. When
That
he
doesn't look
finally
fast to
reached
me.
his uncle,
Looks slow as
he
hell.
started tearing up and explaining how he saw a woman dressed in white chasing him. That's when his uncle said,
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this before, but this place is haunted. The woman you saw was a ghost. Her children drowned here, and the pain completely broke her.
Wow.
She ended her life in that bathroom so she could be with them forever.
After hearing that, my friend didn't know what to say or do. He just stood there in silence. Because of that incident, he had to go to therapy, and even now, he's still afraid when he thinks about it.
Oh, hell no.
I have written to you before because
That one was crazy. What do you guys think about that one?
he thinks about it.
The man with the cane. How you start running and already sweating? That animations be tearing you. And she falls, she dies. Bro, hell no, bro, it's crazy. Nah. The man with the cane.
I have written to you before because I am a big fan of the stories that you cover. I shared my story about a weird man that I used to see at my grandmother's.
Yeah, having this up in your room like this, no wonder bad stuff happened to you. Look what you have in your room. Look how your room's decorated. Right? Out of all the stuff you can put in your room, you put this thing, stupid foolishness right here. Why? Gotta go pick up my DoorDash. Holy. Damn. What we get today. And come share with the chat. Look at the painting. Nah, that's what I'm saying, yo. Now I'm telling you, like, yo, She Hoops, like, come share with the chat. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm serious.
House. But back then, I didn't share many details because I was scared. But today, I'd like to share the whole story with you. I'm 16 right now, but this story happened when I was about 7. I used to go to my grandmother's house.
So about like 10 years ago.
She had 4 cats.
Break bread,
and I
not
loved
bro.
to play with them. Almost every time I went to her house, there would be an older-looking man with long white hair, glasses,
The
and a
hell?
brown cane with beautiful designs on it. He needed the cane because he had a limp in his left leg. My grandmother always used to talk with him over a cup of tea, but I was always scared of him. There wasn't
Y'all is
anything
crazy as
particularly
hell.
scary about him, but I disliked him for reasons I couldn't explain. He would never speak to me, he would just look at me in a strange way. After a few years, I stopped seeing
Already
him,
creepy.
but it didn't bother me. Only about 2 years ago, I asked my grandmother about him, and she said that she didn't know who I was talking about. I tried explaining to her how the man looked to jog her memory, but she still insisted that she didn't know him. I realized trying to remind her about him was pointless, so I asked my other family members about him, and they also had no idea who I was talking about. Finally, the last person I asked was my younger sister, who was 13 at the time. I asked her if she remembered him, and to my surprise, she actually did. But she remembered
What?
him a little differently. She told me she remembered him having a limp in his right leg, and that his cane wasn't made out of wood with designs on it. She said it was metallic, and she told me about one detail that I had tried to forget as a child. The man's eyes were always wide open, and they had a reddish color to them. I still sometimes get nightmares about him, even though I don't even know who he was.
Creepy old man. You. Late
The
night.
story happened
Nick,
about a year
Can
ago.
I read that thing? Why did he put it so fast? True. Like, yo. Late night walks. Okay. I just got my you just got my you just got your McDonald's? Nice. I said break bread now. Immediately. Where's the food? Where's our food? Chat, yo, spam up where's our food? Now, where's my chicken nuggets, McNugget, McFlurry? I need it now, immediately. Where is it? I'm serious. Where? You're lying. You say lame. I'm not. I'm like, I'm dead serious. Where's the food? We're not moving on to the next segment until we get some. Fries too. Fries. Thank you. Fries. More fries, please. More fries. No, it's not enough. Give me more. Pause. More fries. Fries! Oh, okay. Yo, Beefcake. What's good? Yo, She Hoops. You came right in time for the next story. Yo, Beefcake. What's good, my boy? How are you today? How you doing today, man? How's everything? How's everything? How's everything? How's everything? Doing well? Okay. That's tough. That's tough. I'm thinking of starting another channel, to be honest. Like, you know, this one. I'm just grinding. I'm just full. I'm so on. I'm so locked in, man. You see this channel, right? This is like a channel for like, okay, basically like, if you look at the channel, right, from a first glance of view, it's basically a reaction channel that's more so on the dark side, like scary content, horror, creepy, just stuff like that, right? So I don't know if I want to do this channel. Yeah, Scary Reddit. Yeah, we're still watching that for sure. Yeah, like this channel, Extra Z's. Okay, we keep that as that, but we only have 2 channels right now. Okay, this main channel is just any universal like commentary, like anything, like any pretty much random. You got horrors of shooting your shot. You just got Sexy Red. You got GTA guy who's crying because he's going to jail and stuff like that. Like it's just random. Okay, man, random stuff. And then my shorts on this channel. Okay, but on my other channels, I want to maybe do music reactions, stuff like that. Like might make another whole channel just for that again. But that would be a whole new channel because we're not gonna mix up the content, stuff like that. Did you hear Dance with the Devil before? Nah, hell no. Can you react to Kevin Lane next? Not horror, but very funny. Got you. Okay, after this video, I gotta check it out. Man, it feels great to be an OG. Appreciate you, man. That's W. W community, man. W community. Anyway, we just created the Discord not too long ago. We already up 30 members, so that's not bad. It's low-key not bad. Low-key not bad, man. But yeah, stay tuned. I might create that channel. Very soon. Look, you might create it now, if I'm being honest. Might do that off stream. But yeah, stay tuned. Might start doing some reactions. Let's see what this guy's talking about.
This story happened about a year ago, but I still remember all the details. Details I wish I could forget. In the summer, my sisters and I had a habit of going out for late night walks. Walking at night in our neighborhood felt calming, and we also walked because we couldn't stand the unbearable heat in our apartment since we didn't have an air conditioner. One day, my 2 older sisters
Am I gonna get scared? Hell no, I don't get scared.
Thinking I wouldn't go. So I decided to go out and search for them so we could all walk together. The neighborhood that night was very calm, almost too calm. There was a cold mist, and the wind whistled softly. When I realized I was a bit too far from my neighborhood, I decided to go home, thinking my sisters had gone back earlier that night.
Okay.
On my way home, however,
Whoa!
I noticed a silhouette of a guy running toward me from not too far away. At first, he seemed like he was jogging, but my instincts told me to run as fast as I could. As I started running, the guy was already behind me, moving at a terrifying speed.
Nigga, no, you're just moving slow as hell. You're moving slow. Don't say he's moving fast. This guy's washed. He's nothing. His speed is nothing. You're the one that's slow. Analog horror? No, I didn't get... Why these white people living in the trenches? Got Happy Black History Month? Yes, sir. W. I know this. Wait, hold on. What do you say? Hold on. I know this horror, but why does Loki funny? Nah, for real. Z say invest now, call yourself OG later. Invest now, call yourself OG later. Invest now, call yourself OG later. Invest now, call yourself an OG later. Quit stuttering? Bro, I'm trying to work on it, man. Trying to work on it, okay? Alright, Fallen. I got the clip. What clip? Yo, chill. Chill. You talking about this clip? Hold on. Yo, Sky, bro. Let's see what you're talking about. This clip, right? It's like, oh wait. Content from UMG. I guess I can't watch it. What? Hey, I guess we can't watch the clip. What is that?
What the
Oh! You guys can't even see the webcam. He said grown man, by the way. You think so? What is that?
What the
You think so?
through the empty streets soon takes an unsettling.
You guys, hold on. You guys be trolling. Hold on, let me show you guys this. Grown man, alright. Hold on, is it this one?
Through the empty streets soon takes an unsettling turn.
Okay. Oh!
Yep.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that random. Don't clip that, bro. Come on. I told you my neck, bro. It's like, if I jump up a little bit, don't think nothing of it. Cause like my neck recently, my doctor, she said like, usually try to spring up randomly in the day so you can like loosen those activators.
Through the empty streets.
He's just talking, yo. What? Zz, I'm about to make you viral like Zopel. Who's that? Ranking best clips incoming. Yo, what do you post on your channel? That's what you post on your channel? Let me go to your channel right now. Let me go to your channel right now. Sounds fire. Wait, this you? This you?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Damn.
This you?
Man, look.
On TikTok? Now clip me on YouTube Shorts. No TikTok. TikTok is stupid. Hate TikTok. They be holding me. Nah, it's Manon. Oh, is that somebody else? Was it from that group? Yeah, TikTok is so stupid, yo. Like, if you're gonna clip me, yo, clip me on freaking YouTube Shorts. I post on TikTok. I got way more followers there. What do you post? What do you post? Oh, W. What's your TikTok? Let's check it out right now. What's your TikTok? What's your TikTok? Plug it in. Hold on. Let's get to this useless guy right here quick. I know these niggas.
I started doing that guy again has never left my mind.
Lag?
I
Really?
became paranoid. And obviously, I stopped going out at night with my sisters. I was even worried for them, afraid they might encounter the same experience I lived through, but with a worse outcome.
Whoa.
This story happened to my uncle when he was 25, and it's still happening to him to this day. He lives at my grandmother's house. At some point, he began to feel that some kind of spiritual presence was following him. Wherever he went, especially...
Wait, I'm actually lagging? Hold on. Better? Good now? We good now? Alright. I can taste the lag. Alright, we're good.
When he was alone at home, it always felt like it was there. He didn't think it was an evil spirit, but strange things kept happening around him.
Why you
almost
yawn like that?
Something out of a poltergeist story. When he took a shower, he would suddenly hear the toilet flush by itself. Sometimes there were knocking sounds on the mirror or shampoo.
Oh,
would come out
hell
on its
no.
own. When he was eating, his spoon would slip out of his hand for no reason. Cups filled with water would suddenly fall.
Yep,
over.
100K.
Sometimes, even the taste of his food would completely change. He would make spicy food, but it tasted sweet instead. When he tried to study, loud noises would suddenly blast from his speakers, scaring and distracting him. Even while watching TV, strange things would happen, as if something was deliberately trying to bother him.
Nah, that's crazy.
This happened almost every day, but despite all of that, he never thought he would actually see it. Then, one night, something unexpected happened. Around 2 a.m., my uncle fell asleep. Not long after, he heard strange noises coming from outside his room. Curious, he slowly looked through the slightly open door. That's when he saw it. Standing in the hallway was a figure.
Yo, why is it the same figure again?
Long black hair, flowing as if it were being blown by the wind. It looked like a woman.
It looks like a man and a woman combined them into one human creature, right? Look at the top frame. Looks like a man, and then looks like a woman. Then it looks like a man again. Ran out of animation ideas. Not for real. We need a TikTok. TikTok is stupid, yo. The spoon stays glued to my hand for no reason. Water goes rage baiting. Or you? Where's the gun at? Not for real. Pew pew in his nose, in his jaw.
It was terrifying. He realized that the figure was staring directly at him. Instead of running away, my uncle stared back without blinking. They looked at each other for several minutes. Then, suddenly, the figure vanished into thin air.
Bro's over here having an eye
day,
contest,
my uncle
staring
says
contest
he
with
can't forget that
the
moment.
figure.
He still wonders who or what that spirit was and why it chose to follow him. Hey,
True
for
mom horror
privacy
story.
reasons, let's call me Aurora, and this is my story. I was 15 at the time this incident happened. To give you a brief background about myself, I lived with my parents and grandparents and was a high school student at the time. It was a Friday night, and as an enthusiastic adolescent, I begged my mom to let me stay up late since I didn't have school the next day. She agreed and said I could stay up until 2 a.m., no later than that. I was very happy because I had a solo movie night planned. I went to the kitchen, prepared popcorn, reheated some pizza, returned to the living room couch, and put on the latest horror movie at the time. I have always been a horror fan and was never scared of things like that. The movie ended around 1 a.m., and since I still had time before bed, I started watching some YouTube videos. After a while, I heard some rustling sounds coming from the kitchen. Thinking it must be my mom, probably getting water, I didn't think much of it.
Possibly.
Before I continue,
I wouldn't either.
let me give you a bit of detail about my house. My living room area was right after the main door, and the kitchen was right behind the
My
sofa.
old house was like
It was
this.
a closed kitchen with a door-like entrance. Suddenly, I heard a faint voice calling my name. Thinking it was my mom calling for me, I turned around and noticed that the kitchen lights were off, which was odd considering my mom is very scared of darkness and things like that. Before I could think any further, I saw my mom's hand protruding from the entrance of the kitchen,
You sure that's your mom?
gesturing for me to come to her. It was more like a faint shadow, but I could tell it was my mother because of the rings on her fingers. She loves wearing rings. Without thinking much, I set my laptop aside and stood up to go to her. As I reached the kitchen, I turned on the light, and to my utter shock, I saw the kitchen was empty. There was no one there. Then who gestured for me
Not
to
your
come
mom,
over?
buddy.
And who was calling my name? While I was still in shock, I suddenly heard a loud noise. It was my mom yelling my name from her room. I turned and saw her standing in the bedroom doorway, telling me that it was already 2 a.m. and that I needed
Yo, the
to
movie
go to
lover.
bed. Not wanting to scare her, I didn't say anything and went to bed. The next morning, I told her everything, and she was shocked as well. Trying not to scare me further, she brushed the topic off, but I could clearly see the unease on her face. 6 months later, we moved to a new apartment complex. I'm 22 now, and to this day, what happened that night remains a mystery.
You. Horde face. You. Ugly. Disgusting. Pew you. Pew you. Pew you. Yo. That was 6 true horror stories animated by my boy 1C Entertainment. What do you guys think?
Instincts told me to run, as
Analog horror. Yo, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna lie. We're not. No. WWVid. www. Bedtimes are better when you're younger. Black mom. Ta. You know how black moms be. You know how black moms be, baby. Come on, man. You already know how that go. You know how that go. Cause it's analog horror. Cause it's analog horror. Kevin Language. Kevin Language. Wait, I feel like I've seen this guy before. What do you want me to watch his shorts or what?
And that is going to do it.
Just watch the most popular ones.
What's your favorite curse word?
Dumb.
That's dumb.
Dumb?
Yes.
Have you ever said dumb in anything
Curse
else?
word?
No, but I have said a bad word in one of my auditions.
That's a kid. That's a kid.
Wait, Bo.
I guess there's some
Can you tell us
hope.
what word you said in your audition?
Motherfucking dog.
What's
you
your
said-
favorite curse word?
You said your curse word was dumb. What happened? Watch the one you were going to watch in the beginning? Which one? I just dozed up and the vid woke me up. Ta.
Guys, there's no laughing.
Oh,
I need
damn.
everyone to look at me. Look forward now.
Look at
I'm
you.
not your mom. I'm not your wife. I am nothing to you but your sergeant. Say yes, sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant.
Give me 10. I want you to give me some jumping jacks now. And I don't want the girl jumping jacks. I want your hands to be here and right here.
I can't up there. I didn't even do
Did I tell you to move?
The Aaron, watch the Aaron one. Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You're gonna clown him? Is it windy outside?
No, sir.
Then why the f did your hairline blow so far back?
Bro, yo.
I don't know, sir.
Nah, holy violation. That's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Well, he posted this twice.
Uniform inspections. Oh. You're gonna need a chair to stand on so I can do your uniform inspection. You didn't even try today. What the hell is this? You haven't shaved that in about a week and a half. That is a terrible miss. You go out of the house like that? Damn.
He's a dusty ass, sir.
Oh, why you say something? Why you say something? Not you next. Not you next. Fry him. Yeah, buddy. What? Hate when guys be talking from the side. Hate when guys be talking from the side, yo. Yo, let's get into that Reddit stories, though. Let's get into the Reddit stories. That one was low-key interesting. Let's get into the Reddit stories. Thank you so much for watching. No problem. I know these niggas never been 100. They let that fame switch them. Did all that preaching about. Yo, W Fallen, man. Notifying the chat that we're live. W Fallen, man. I know these niggas never been 100. They let that fame switch them. Did all that preaching about being soft. I gotta go, but thank you for the content I'll post you on TikTok. No. Nah, leave TikTok alone. Post me on YouTube Shorts. And let me see. Oh, wait. She hoops, she scores. Before you go, let me see your page. Let me see your page. Let me see your page. Let's go to your page. Let's check out your page. Let's see your page. It's on TikTok? Yeah. What's your TikTok? We're gonna go on TikTok. Ah, holy itch, yo. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Reddit. Reddit stories. Z say keyboard smash. Yo, for what? For edit or what? What is that for? What? You just said delete it. What are you talking about? Just delete it. Just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Wanna stay alive, better do what you can, so beat it. Oh, hold on, let's end this poll real quick. Oh! Yo, almost end the stream. Oh my gosh, yo, hold on. Wow. Holy Ricky. Now imagine. Just say it, Mud. Let me know what it's for, now I'll say it, okay? Enox, okay? Buddy? Okay. I thought she hoops. I guess she left. Alright. Anyway. Yo, YouTube. We got 4 disturbing Reddit posts with backstories, man. By my boy Mr. Nightmare. Let's see what he's talking about today. Don't get too spooked out now. If you poop or pee, it's not on me.
On the 21st of April 2016, a Reddit user made a thread in the Black Ops subreddit asking why would there be 30-ish Wi-Fi networks seemingly emanating from under a concrete pad. The user went on to state that he had recently lived on a semi-urban farm property for a few months in Hawaii. He had noticed a few unusual things that he didn't decide to reveal. However, one thing that stood out the most was the fact that there were about 25 to 30 low-strength Wi-Fi networks somewhere in the neighborhood. In hindsight, it may seem normal to have a number of networks that are available, but what made the situation weird was that it was all exactly the same strength peaking at the same point location, and it seemed to be originating from underneath a concrete pad, which was made to simply cover gravel and dirt.
That's interesting. So is someone living down there? Is like, what? What's down there? They gotta go look. Just say, Mud, oh, it's for an edit? Keyboard smasher, shut up. Gang, why you say you go live? Nah, yo, we send out notification in the Discord. And you gotta have notifications on. We live every day, man. In town, can't watch W stream though. When I get home, I'll watch. Oh, okay.
The user then had the idea to utilize a Wi-Fi analyzer just to be sure that it wasn't some sort of coincidence where maybe numerous neighborhood networks somehow happen to have similar signal strength based on the distances they were from their sources.
I see you.
He also stated that he walked in circles while operating the Wi-Fi analyzer, and as he walked further from the point location on the concrete pad, the weaker the signal became. If that wasn't weird enough, another peculiar fact was that these network SSIDs would change every 5 minutes or so. In an effort to further uncover the mystery, he used a thermal imaging device to detect any hotspots on the ground. He then decided to drill directly on top of a spot that was notably hotter compared to other areas on the concrete pad, along with a number of other holes as a form of control.
Favorite cereal? Cinnamon
Toast Crunch. This was then followed by filling them with water. To his surprise, only the hole that was directly on top of the hotspot drained the water, and the others overflowed. Later on that same day, he was asked by other Redditors if there were any indications of a power source nearby. He answered by reporting that there were power lines, however they were disconnected from the city's main grid, and that there was a very wealthy neighbor who owns a steel frame building where the power cables go. He also states that the whole mountain area was being used by the military during World War II.
Interesting.
This being the case, there are no reported military bases in the mentioned position, according to the militarybases.com website. though the user had mentioned that he had no doubt there are underground facilities there. While in the same comment thread, he asked 2 other Redditors for their opinion on the heat signatures. One of them replied by asking for photos of the surrounding area. The user then provided photos that sparked even more suspicion. These included a multi-breaker setup where the lower conduit runs under asphalt and toward the peak signal point location, with a corresponding hotspot that fills up with water, and a bucket found on the property, which he said reminded him of the hydroxide body disposal scene from the TV show Breaking Bad. The user was also asked if there was any way to measure the thickness of the concrete pad, because if the heat was coming from below, you would expect it to dissipate, not stay as focused as it seemed. In response, the user posted a photo showing that the concrete pad was about 2 times the thickness of the surrounding area. He also stated that it was extremely hard and seemed to have river rocks mixed in, whereas the surrounding area didn't and was easy to drill through with a hammer drill and masonry bit. As the user tried his best to drill into the pad, he managed to get to approximately 2 feet away from the hotspot location. According to him, the heat was unbearable there. He compared it to the inside of a composting bin, but there were no signs of microbial activity. He also noted that the soil was red volcanic dirt, which shouldn't have any biological activity anyway. Unfortunately, this is where the comment chain ends. However, there were other developments to this mysterious story. The user was then met with another question. He was asked if he could connect to any of the access points or gain control of the devices so he could identify a manufacturer. He was also asked whether the power meter was moving significantly, which would indicate it was powering multiple devices, and if there were any heat vents nearby. He replied that it was possible, however he couldn't crack the passwords.
Imagine it's like a whole cult living down there. That would be crazy. Nah, what? Low-key overrated in my opinion. Yeah, I never seen it either.
He didn't mention anything about the power meter, but he did send a picture of the general area where he suspected the heat vents could be hiding. In the same thread, it was also noted that the building seen in the picture had been partially built by questionable contractors. It was also mentioned that large liquid tanks had been removed from the ground there, meaning there had to be a lot of underground space available. At the same time, a nearby municipal storm drain was recently removed, and a newer, significantly bigger one was built directly opposite the property line, which he believed could serve as an entrance to an underground area of some sort. Additionally, there were 2 important factors the user shared. Firstly, he said that on multiple occasions he saw a truck making late-night trips to move a lot of busted-up, new-looking concrete from the trash bins of the neighborhood.
Whoa, that's suspicious. What? Late-night trips for many days.
Secondly, and arguably the most important detail, he connected his old boss's account to an eBay seller going by the name of Cheesy Bay, which had extremely suspicious reviews and feedback. In a twist of events, the feedback and reviews were then set to private, which implied that the owner found out about his discovery. When asked about this, the user stated that he was in a, quote, pretty good spot, and that they wouldn't get him easily. So this is where the thread ends, but the mystery continues on. The mentioned eBay account was known to sell strange items such as faulty hard drives and other faulty electronics. Other than people looking to restore broken devices, who would actually think to buy faulty hard drives? This story takes an even crazier dive because that eBay account is where everything got linked to Pizzagate, a conspiracy theory that went viral during the 2016 United States presidential election cycle. The theory claimed that the New York City Police Department had discovered a pedophilia ring linked to members of the Democratic Party while searching through Anthony Weiner's emails. In the end, there is no real ending to this mystery. It was later reported that the original user allegedly had mental issues. This is supported by the fact that the user's old boss had actually commented and provided details about him, including the fact that he ripped off his ceiling fan because he believed he was being watched. He also claimed that there were no real connections as to why the user would suddenly intrude and link his boss's account to the eBay seller. Of course, the boss could be lying, because nearly everything discussed in the story had some form of evidence attached to it. Nevertheless, this mystery will remain unsolved.
Wow, that's crazy. I guess we'll never know.
On Tuesday, December 16th, 2025.
Yo, this one recent. Just like what, 3 months ago? Not even 2. Wild. The F? Crazy? Of course.
A Redditor posted in the home maintenance subreddit something that was eye-catching enough for moderators to delete it within the hour. The post was recovered by a viewer and sent to me on December 23rd. The post states, "I have cut myself pretty badly in my rented apartment. Fortunately, everything is alright, but I don't really want to notify the owners of damage on the walls. What would I need to make this
How does this happen? You cut yourself that bad? It is splattered on the wall? What else were you doing? There's a hand behind.
Here. You don't have to look at the picture for long to realize this is a very oddly shaped and placed blood splatter. The original poster was very vague about how exactly he cut himself. It would have had to have been a pretty graphic accidental slice of a knife to lead to a blood splatter like that on the wall.
Exactly.
There is a noticeable chip in the wall right in the center of the thickest part of the blood splatter, which would imply the blood wasn't sprayed on the wall, but rather the blood on the wall was the result of something hitting the wall. What makes this post more unsettling and suspicious is that the user is known to post in the alcoholism subreddit, stating he gets drunk on average 5 days a week. But according to one of his other posts that was made
5 days a week. Wow, holy alcoholic, man. No job? No job, right?
Just a month before this one, his girlfriend had cheated on him and left him due to his drinking, and she left him right before the ring he ordered had arrived. The viewer who sent this to me reported this in the RBI subreddit, which stands for Reddit Bureau of Investigation, which led to the poster blocking him, even though he never directly contacted him. So, I'm sure I don't have to explain where I'm going with this, but whether this could have been a deleted post that was in reality a man secretly trying to cover up something horrible that happened in his apartment involving his cheating ex-girlfriend, or simply just a very unfortunate coincidence, for now remains a mystery.
You guys think he cut himself? Hell no. What?
It's not uncommon to hear cases about squatters living illegally in other people's houses without their knowledge.
Squatters?
This is the story of a Reddit user named Random Girl to You, and it happened in 2016. She was coexisting with an individual who she actually knew, but would never have expected to be the intruder. Understandably, she didn't share a lot of information, but enough was said to show just how creepy her situation was. The whole ordeal was posted in the form of updates over time, meaning she was actively finding evidence in the form of random objects around her house, particularly in the attic. Now, up to this point, it may seem like any other story about a typical squatter living illegally in someone else's home. I've even covered stories about squatters in people's attics before, but what transpired while he was there is more terrifying than any of those other stories I've covered. The user started her story by mentioning that she lived in a fairly large house. In her bedroom, there was a door that led outside to a small porch.
Nice try, Beefcake.
She went about her day like she normally would, sweeping the ebony-stained wood floors, something she did often because the material showed even the smallest speck of dirt or dust. She continued her usual routine when suddenly she stumbled upon a tooth sitting right in front of the door on the bedroom floor.
Whoa.
Judging by her almost OCD nature, it seemed like the tooth had just recently appeared. She said it had not been there at any moment earlier in the day. She was so shocked that she stood frozen, trying to recall if she had accidentally hit her head and forgotten about it, or if she had been experiencing a toothache and didn't notice one falling out.
If a tooth came out, you'd know.
Still confused, she stood there running her tongue along her teeth to confirm it wasn't hers. After discussing the situation with other users online, the topic of a squatter living in her home surfaced. As reluctant as anyone would be, she finally accepted the possibility, especially because she had already noticed a number of odd things happening in her house, such as missing items, random objects being out of place, and other strange instances that might normally seem trivial but still raised an eyebrow.
You guys gotta check your house for any squatters, man. You might have a nice guy in your attic living nicely, eating a loaf of bread. He's enjoying. He's watching Netflix right now. You don't know, so go check. You don't. Some of you guys don't even recognize the small stuff.
Living alone has its ups and downs, but in a situation like this, it's never a good idea to investigate a potentially hostile individual in your own living space. But being that as it may, the user replied that it would take too long to wait on anyone, so she went to investigate alone. What she found
nice one.
Was only the beginning of a nightmare. It started with finding a smudge in the opening of the attic. Still worried about her safety, she decided to take it slow.
No, just call the cops. Wait in the room and call the cops. Z's, do you have braids so you hit? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I mean, it's not braid, it's barrel twists. You know what barrel twists are? Like for locks? Like basically locks but in cornrows style. So it's itchy, yeah.
She sat and waited to see if there would be any signs of life. She lost track of time sitting in silence, listening for any sound or movement, but all she got was the pure silence that had been accompanying her the entire time. The following days were filled with updates about her findings, and the more she looked, the creepier it got. Because she wasn't very tall,
and
she could only peek slightly past the attic opening. Luck was on her side. A quick scan of the attic layout showed that there were objects laid about, but no visible sign of a person. Still disturbed by the thought that she might not be living alone, she decided to get a taller ladder and a better flashlight. That kind of bravery motivated other users to keep urging her to get to the bottom of the mystery. And it makes sense. She worked in enforcement for Game and Fish Commission, and she was trained. But even she admitted she was a smallish woman living in the middle of nowhere.
Smallish?
In the next update, the user confirmed that someone had been living in her attic, matching both her suspicions and the suspicion of other users.
Wow.
But the intruder was not present at the time. Some of the items she found were 8 beer koozies, some of her own personal belongings, a pile of change, and a $20 bill. At first glance, those items might seem harmless, but it gets worse from there.
Oh no.
As time went on, law enforcement eventually got involved to help locate the squatter and remove him from the property. Usual procedures were carried out, such as objects being dusted, prints being taken, and items being located. She began to calm down as she realized she wasn't alone in this anymore. In due time, she was told that someone had been visiting her attic for a very, very long time. After hearing that, she made it a point to start locking her doors and even installed new locks just to take an extra step for safety.
Wait, so what? What does that mean? You wasn't locking your doors, you watched the... Wait, you wasn't locking your doors before? You're back? It was good.
At a point to start locking her doors and even installed new locks just to take an extra step for safety. Unlike most squatter stories, this one was especially unique because the intruder only visited the attic when the user was home. The case was later considered a stalker case based on the behavior and items found. Some might ask why weren't her doors locked in the first place?
Exactly.
Well, her response to this exact thing was she didn't lock her doors unless she was sleeping. She
What?
lived in a small community of about 400 people. So it was a very slow, quiet lifestyle.
Yeah, okay, so I guess if you live with even 4 people, you're not gonna lock your door? What type of sense does that make? What? Because you live in a small place, small town, you're not gonna lock your door.
There. She also said she wasn't worried about robbers because if someone really wanted to break in, a locked door wouldn't stop them. But what she couldn't understand was the tooth. It didn't make sense because it wasn't even on the path that led to the attic, and if it wasn't for one top comment, she would never have thought to check the attic in the first place. The user knew the sheriff well, which is expected in such a small community, and that made things even worse because she started to feel like it could be someone who knew her personally. A quick update later revealed that she was receiving unsolicited, explicit photos while all this was happening. It was never confirmed.
Whoa, what? By who though?
Confirmed who sent them. The user eventually went through the safe where evidence was kept, and what she found was pretty disgusting and horrifying. There were 2 giant pickle jars that the intruder had been using to collect his semen. Among other things, there were thousands of tissues, maroon socks, towelettes, and more items of the same nature scattered around.
Yo!
On top of that, there were also the user's clothes that had been missing for over a year, including underwear. That alone puts into perspective how long the creep had been doing this, moving in and out undetected and carrying out his acts while she was completely oblivious.
Weird as hell.
There were also strange items like a plastic butterfly, a bobblehead wooden turtle, more beer koozies, and black and pink straps with Velcro on the ends. Very weird, questionable things to possess in someone's attic. Sometime later, the user received a call that was supposed to put her mind at ease, that should have answered all questions, that the perpetrator was caught and the nightmare was over. But instead, the identity of the intruder would haunt her for the rest of her life. It turned out to be the 70-year-old neighbor, married to the same woman for countless years, who happened to be a church deacon, father of 4, and grandfather of 6.
No way.
This one's perhaps one of the more uncomfortable ones to keep your doors locked at all times of the day. There's no additional information regarding an arrest or updates on the old man. This one is perhaps one of the more uncomfortable reminders to simply lock your doors.
Exactly.
Maybe the easiest and most obvious preventative measure you can take.
I mean, why wasn't she locking her doors in the first place? Like,
This
I don't
final
understand.
story comes from a Reddit post in the famous subreddit called Let's Not Meet, and the original poster's account has since been deleted for good reason. From what we can gather, the story suggests the poster was an adolescent male from North Wales, UK, a place known for its beauty and natural landscapes. However, being in the countryside, there isn't much to do, and as teenagers, curiosity is a dangerous fuel. Teens will always want to explore, but when the daily routine mostly involves herding animals, harvesting crops, picking fruit, and similar activities, it's only a matter of time before a teenager snaps. So, out of boredom, the user and a few friends often found themselves wandering the countryside and coastline. Despite the area being sparsely populated, there was a road with 2 separate carriageways running right along the coast from Wales to England. There were also train tracks that ran alongside it for most of the way, occasionally passing overhead via a small cement bridge. One night a few years ago, the user and 3 friends decided to explore one of the bridges where the train passed overhead. When they reached it, they noticed a manhole cover nearby. Upon closer inspection, they believed it led to some kind of access room. Intrigued, they tried to pry it open, but without tools, they couldn't. So they returned the following night prepared. Unbolting the cover wasn't easy. They had to work quietly because the train tracks were right next to them. Not close enough to endanger them, but close enough that the train conductors could spot them and raise alarms, which would likely mean the police. Surprisingly, it didn't take long. They lifted the heavy steel disc and wasted no time climbing down the ladder, not knowing where it led or what could be waiting below.
Area
Once they
51?
reached the bottom, they moved deeper into the structure. At this point, they were completely confined inside a narrow passage leading into the main area. They were perplexed by what they found. They had always assumed it was just a bridge, and if they hadn't found the manhole, they never would have guessed there was an interior space at all. The group endured a torturous journey, squeezing and crouching through whatever space they could find. They scraped their stomachs against the walls as claustrophobia slowly...
Like, why are you even doing this? Why are you even here? Did you get GTA 6 and PS6 or N? Wait, what? Nigga, I don't give a damn about no GTA 6, PS6. I don't care. End racism. End racism now. I don't give a damn about no valuables, possessions. Come on, man. What are you doing, Enoch? You taking a PS5, right? I mean, 6?
Crept up on them. The distance from end to end was far longer than expected, but at the halfway point, they were able to look through narrow gaps in the ground and see the road below them, which strangely gave them a sense of comfort. At that moment, it was still just an adventure.
That's a creepy
It was uncomfortable and cramped, but it was manageable. But that was about to change. Just before passing the halfway mark, one of his friends claimed he could see something in the distance at the far end. Hesitant but curious, they all agreed to check it out. That turned out to be a terrible decision. The user was the first to reach the end of the walkway. He stated that the dread he felt in the moment was unlike anything he'd ever experienced. There was a single foldable chair facing a wall, and on that wall was a partially torn page from a newspaper or magazine, showing a fully nude woman in an erotic pose.
Oh.
But he even said he couldn't refer to it as a normal erotic picture because the woman's eyes had been removed from the page as if someone took a knife to them.
What?
Below the picture on the wall, there was a bloody condom on the floor, and when they saw this, the boys left as fast as humanly possible.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just thinking about that gets me. Wow. What?
Desperate not to run into whoever was responsible for what they had just stumbled into, which almost seemed like a crime scene to them. When they reached the ladder, every one of them silently prayed the manhole hadn't been resealed. They wouldn't know until they reached the top, but luckily it was still open. The reason the user mentioned the population earlier was because what they had witnessed was completely out of the norm. It was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone, and where anything weird going on would be hard to fly under the radar for long. In the end, being a naive teenage
I think he's saying
boy,
W to
the user never told a
my
single
response
soul
to the
what they
GTA
found,
6 thing.
but he admitted later that it would have been wiser to report it because it was clearly not the behavior of a healthy-minded person.
Nah, for
The
real.
story ends there, but the user did post updates about returning to the location multiple times, hoping to have something to update with. Eventually, he stopped because the investigation wasn't going anywhere, and it was better to stay alive than to risk his own life.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That was 4 disturbing Reddit posts with backstories, man, by my boy Mr. Nightmare. Which one out of the 4 was the most disturbing? Let me know in the comments down below. Everyone lives in a small, safe neighborhood until something happens to them. Not for real. Like, what? Lock your doors, man. W ain't say GTA 6. Yeah, W for sure, for sure, for sure. Well, guys, we are about to get off of here, man. 1 hour and 27 minutes. We did our time. We did our time. I'm gonna catch you guys. Let's cue the outro. W stream, man. Spam up W's. Check out the recent video. Sub up to the second channel. Join the Discord. W. Yo, what's good? Beefcake, what? Check my clip in Discord. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Wait. Where's your clip? What's your clip? Where's your clip? Where is it? What channel? You're not even in the Discord, bro. Are you? In chat? Bro.
After hearing that, she made it a point to start locking her doors and even installed new locks just to take an extra step for safety.
Wait. So what? What does that mean? You wasn't locking your doors? You like the.
After hearing that, she made it a point to start.
Okay, what, bro? Hold on, yo. That's AI, yo. Nah, I'm about to make a channel for just clips strictly. That's crazy as hell. What? Nah, that's AI, yo. That's AI. Come on, man. We love you, Z's. Invest now, yo. W Anox, man. W Anox, bro. Make sure you guys check out this video. Go sub up to the second channel, and I'll see you guys.